Hello guys and welcome back to Koru Woods TV. My name is MC-Global and this right here is the blend that comes to you each and every Monday at 4 p.m. right here on Koru Woods TV. We also have other shows that come up. We also have the Kare 1 Plus K hosted by Kinandi Kenade Kiajeri each and every Thursday at 4 p.m. And welcome to yet another show. Najua tumepoteleano kidogo lakini I'm back. You know it's very hard kuku una produce watu video na una produce sako. Shaka. And today I have a guest with us who happens to be a songwriter, a producer, and also one of our hosts right here on Koru Woods TV. And the guest is none other than Kenade Kiajeri. Karibu sana nani ya show. Wewe, wagwan. Na uongea venye unaongeaga kwa show yako. Usikuje hapa uanze kutuonyesha una sauti. So welcome to the blend and it's on Koru Woods TV. Una feel aje?
Superstar. Kidoko wagera man. Wewe drona.
Lakini unaona kama ungetaka kama uko unataka kukua mwanaume ungesema tu. Ungesema tu. Sasa mbona una ndevu? Anyway, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Nawe.
Guy. Nego Kare 1 Plus. By then nego very soon. So welcome to the show. Kindly start by introducing yourself to the viewer.
Yeah. Guys. My name is D Kinandi, aka Kenadi Kiajeri, and I go by that name on ile side nyingine yenye ukijana kuagi. Turingia hapa joko na ndevu. Kare 1 Plus K. And today I discuss Kare sijai kuwa hosted.
Umezoea kuwa host.
Yes.
Yeah. So welcome issue nitago the blend. And today we have you here as our guest and we want to know more about Kinandi the artist. You know D Kinandi.
Yes.
Kenade Kiajeri. We want to know about D Kinandi the artist.
Alrighty.
You know.
Yes.
How you started your music journey, you know, the challenges you've been facing, you know, what you've gone through, maybe kama umeingia depression juu ya muziki ama muziki imekusaidiaje. So tunataka kuanza by knowing when did you kickstart your music journey?
Hey, sasa mimi ni wale wa. I started this in my mom's tummy.
I was born an artist.
I was born an artist. Vile nilizaliwa hata before niliimba.
Me instead of crying, mimi nilipigwa hivi matako.
Ningo.
Nikagonga the highest note. What?
No, funny thing is, my first instrument was the drum kit.
Yeah.
Na ni zile za kujitengenezea home, it's sahani, ka plate, kikombe, nini.
So tunaweza kuita drummer boy.
Hizo enzi. That's how I started.
I'm a drummer king. So ulianza as a drummist?
Yes. And then my mom actually realized by the ukijana na make sense. Whatever he's doing ni kama kuna vile. So my mom has always been a teacher.
Yeah.
So time alikuwa anafunza place fulani somewhere in a small village, but hiyo place walikuwa na drum set. So at tukiongea like hiyo time hata sikuwa unaona vile drum set inakuwa imepangwa. So if I sat on this seat singeweza kufikia kick.
Ile kick jueni mfupi.
Yes, I was that tiny.
Yeah.
Nilicheza drum set hiyo siku kani nimesimama. That was my first time. I was like, wow, okay. So hii inalia hivi, alafu hii ni hiyo.
Duanyite kaya.
Ai, kutoka hapo. Kinandi twende home.
Mom staki.
That was my first instrument. And then kidogo nikaanza zile njaro za watu wa shule
kupigia watu kelele, watu wanaimba.
Yes. And ilianza hivyo, and then later on sasa the songwriting came in, guitar, keyboard, ni hivyo.
So you actually became a CEO at a very tiny age. Juu mwalimu alikuwa anawaambia Kinandi and your company. Please walk out. So that is how he became a CEO. Toka. And D Kinandi.
Yes.
How did you come up with your name, with your brand name, and how did D Kinandi come to life?
Kweli ni kwamba kama uko hapo na hujafikisha miaka 26 27, achia show hapo, enda ulale.
Cut. Parental guidance is advised.
Yes.
But you know our videos are not meant for kids.
When I do my intros, I say I go by the name D Kinandi, and the D stands for Dennis.
Yes, not anything else. But you can have your own perspective of the D and call it whatever you have, or you can get the D later. Now you can call him Kinandi and get the D later.
Well.
So when did you actually record or compose your first song, and what was the name of the song?
Wow. So my first song nilikuwa Raima. I was in class 5.
Yeah.
So kulikuwa na ngoma ya Mavans me now
no wapenda wote.
So your time I was not dicky, na nilikuwa najita Gospel Son.
What Gospel Son? So the song, so there is this song of yours that says Ogia gorire guito geuha motoriro. And there's a place you say when you came to Nairobi, you were doing gospel songs.
Yes.
So it's actually true. You started as a gospel artist. Where did you go wrong?
Wacha ngwambie, hakuna ku go wrong. My late dad was a preacher. Alikuwa pastor, Reverend Muhujia. Hiyo nyumba ungesikia ati sijui mna watch sijui The Beat, sijui
The Bold and the Beautiful.
Muko hadi soap, sijui soap opera. Ajai.
Soap unazionea kwa bafu.
So hata vile nilisikia hiyo wimbo, I thought of it in
gospel.
Tunahubiri, tunataka kueneza injili. So the song, you can kumbuka kwenda, so nimechange hiyo.
Yeah.
It's become God can save you too if you come. He is calling you if you want to go to God, just come. Where?
Hit song.
Ukweli ni kwamba hiyo song ilikuwa inatesa kwa crusade
one time.
Kwa zinaitangwa nini hizi mavitu za shule.
Na hiyo ni mwaka gani tafadhali? Which year is this?
2005.
2005.
2005.
Ile time ya ma Rockaway, ma 05, zile
ma G-Unit. Ogopa ile ilikuwa kimdogo.
Bana Rockaway. One time.
Yes. So that was my very.
So you who is watching this video, if you're not married na unasikiza hiyo story ya 25, tafadhali unatukosea sana.
Come on, relate.
Ukirelate na hiyo story na hiyo ya mafans me now happen, na tafadhali tafuta bibi ama bwana. You are late. So 205,
that was my
you have your first gospel recorded or just composed? Just composed.
Ku record mimi sikuwa najua mtu ana
mambo ya recording.
Actually, you show up like kwa hizo ma crusade, and you're like naitwa Gospel Son na naweza imba hapa.
Naweza imba hapa.
Sio kale kamseka naulize hivi wanatoshana hivi.
I like, oh man. Hata mtu ako like hello naitwa, anakutafuta. Nakutafuta na ngoja. Niko hapa. Sasa sema.
Yeah, but it worked.
Yeah. So 205. When did you record your first song? So did you start by or how did you start the recording process?
Sasa recording process nilianza na, so I was privileged, nilikuwa smart boy. Hizo siku I don't know what happened.
Hapo pa smart hatuwezi sema mafans kama ako smart hadi sasa andika hapo kwa comment section.
Sijazeni hapo nje. But I was called to Aquinas High School.
Yeah.
Kana nikapata kijana mzee mzima, sasa ni mzee, ni baba ya mtu. Anaitwa Paul Akomo. Paul Wasungu.
Yeah,
nakosea jina.
Na si msungu.
Umsende alikuwa anacheza keyboard shule.
Yeah.
Kwa mnoma. So nikijoin form 1 he was in form 3. Yes. So amecheza nini na niko like okay, so umsee John amaliza form 4 next year, nani atakuwa anacheza keys? Kajichota. Unajua kucheza keys? Oh. Ulinifunza.
Keys unaweza cheza nazo ni zile za nyumba. You can play with the keys.
So I learned kucheza piano, keyboard nini.
Yeah.
And then so when this guy left I took over. So mimi nilikuwa nacheza CU.
Now,
bado nimeshikilia gospel.
Bado umeshikilia gospel.
Na wema. Ui. So while sasa playing keyboard na nini.
Yeah.
Kafika mahali nika realize by the way keyboard inakuwa na disc flani hapa, ilikuwa inaitwa diskette. Yeah, zilikuwa zinakaa hivi. Sijui.
Yeah, na ilikuwa
nimeiona picha ya diskette hapo.
Nitawekea
hapo hivyo. Umeona?
Ka diskette. Yeah. They were black in color.
Yes, alafu iko na sasa small nini.
Unakaona pale ka opening,
yes.
Round one
Those were my first recording materials.
Alafu ulikuwa na reverse na kapen.
So, yes. Sinaekwa kwa nini kwa keyboard.
Yeah.
So I realized kuna vile naweza play ni save kwa hiyo diskette. Niko wow. Okay. So that was how I produced my first song.
Okay.
So the first song I produced si ile yenye ilikuwa ya wenyewe.
Si ile ya
sasa kijana ameokoka, ameenda high school, ameandika very nice worship song.
Bado ameshikilia.
Yenye mpaka wa leo sijawahi release.
I guess itareleasiwa hapa ndani ya Cory Woods TV.
Where? Yeah, we can make arrangements. So that's how I produced my first song.
Okay.
Nikacheza keys, drums, guitars, nini on the keyboard. Na save and then sasa compile that ikakuwa one song. And then I listened to it, I'm like, wow, okay. Kumbe hivi ndio watu record ngoma.
This sounds nice.
The issue was how do you put in your voice kwa hiyo diskette? Sikuwahi. The Sunday after that whole process nikajipeleka church hapo kwa nini like the CU, and then niko yes I have a presentation. So unaeka hiyo diskette in a play, that is your instrumental, and then unashika mic unaimba. Guys loved it. I was like okay. So I actually did several songs.
Survive.
Hivyo na hiyo diskette. Hata nakuja nayo home, nabeba hiyo diskette nakuja nayo home, naenda home church, naweka hiyo diskette kwa keyboard yao,
unaicheza
na play na watu wanaimba wako. Ukijana anakuanga very talented.
Kwa nini unacheka like you're not talented? Why you not feel like it's a lie? Ama they lied to you?
Ni wao. Unajua mama wa kanisa vile wanaweza kuongelesha. Hadi unasikia ni kama I am meant to be on my way to heaven.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Hana mwana nyedora tumia kanitha wa Redemption Sanctuary Ministry.
Mwana wakiria.
Igweta gwatia. This is the village between Dogoto and Teachers College. Hapo hivyo. Between Dogoto Maduka. Kiabori, yes.
Hey, of goat.
Of goat.
Do you actually know the story of how Kiambori got to be Kiambori and why the name Kiambori?
Enlighten us.
You don't know?
Sijui.
So, during those times, all the people that had bori had mbuzis.
Yes.
These mbuzis had to sleep in one place.
So, I like where this is going.
That whole kaslam gatora kau na nikane never
yes
used to be now like a pen for
sheep,
for these sheep.
Okay.
So hapo ndo zilikuwa zinalala.
It's called a pen.
Luyeta go kiabori. Bori siako.
Okay.
Siako le kiabori. So kia because it was like communal. And just in case you know this story and I'm wrong, tell us in the comment section.
Yeah.
Okay? but that is all I heard about Kiabori. Yes.
Huko ndo home church ilikuwa.
Yes, and actually in Kikuyu sub county or in Kikuyu constituency we have 4 slums. Kiambori being
so
one of
is
it.
A slum.
Yes. And we have got Shauri.
Shauri huko na
Shauri moyo. Shauri yako. Shauri.
Where is that?
Huko. Na huko tu ndani na huko.
Okay.
And we have 2 more. Don't remember their names but
the rest.
4 slums in Kiambu. In Kikuyu constituency.
Okay.
So 205 umefanya a rendition of the song.
Inaitwa rendition.
It's a rendition.
Yoi.
So you've done a rendition and then you've come started doing recording songs kwa diskette pale kanisani.
Yes.
Tudududu wase wameipenda. You've started singing.
Yes.
So let's say you've already started being a star pale kanisani na pale kamtaani at least. Uko that boy where yeah.
Where?
So how did that make you feel knowing that when you open your mouth you can actually get people moving?
So while in high school after sasa nimefanya hizo madoido zote nikaikuwa mahali kwa hiyo inaitangwa nini kwa worship team ya shule and the hardest part your time was separating your feeling ya whether I say wananionanga stage wako like na ile the actual reason why you're doing it.
Yes,
you're a worship leader, right? See hizo stories are yo mini ule mse.
Me, I am that person.
Yeah, so that was the hardest bit, but just knowing that you can sing alafu na watu appreciate what you're doing. Man, ni very humbling. I do music for moments where mse atakwambia kama ni jana. Let me read you something. Jana, this is from Jana.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Yes. Kwa wapi?
Yo.
Yes. Habari Kinandi. So, my sister is obsessed with Waithera. We have not listened to anything else since Juzi. I'm like, wow. Mimi, mnanisikiza mimi.
Waithera wadhoire.
Waithera wadhoire.
It's a very nice song, to be honest. It's a very nice song. And if you get to listen to the whole song and relate to what the song is all about, you can get to understand the song. And then the video was very nice. Nothing much complicated about the video. We see you much pale. That time people are losing weight outside here because of COVID. This guy right here is adding weight. He was actually adding weight in the middle of a crisis.
Siri ni.
Okay, teach us your ways, master.
Siri ni.
Look at the difference. Ebu fanya hivyo tufanye si wawili. Difference.
Kwenda.
Those who do beard implants.
Listen, wachana na story ya beards na tunajua ni. Anyway, if you want to kwadadoka even during a crisis.
Yeah.
If you're a man, get yourself a good woman. Kiwe wantaliwa vizuri.
Sasa mimi already I have a good woman. I think my body and the woman need to have a conversation when I'm away. They need to agree.
Ati kegwire there is a problem.
Which
the problem
problem?
Is wewe athire kwihewira. Ti wira wakiriana nundo wakiria tunge tunini asa. Ni wewe wabewe yake. You don't make people fast.
No, asa.
The problem is you made people. You don't make people. If you make people, Pampas.
No,
Sereraki. Sroa mwana.
Sereraki is not of our generation.
So,
Sereraki labda kina photographer, videographer alikula Sereraki. Ulikula Sereraki? No. You know,
the point is what could build people. Build yourself.
I am already I came to understand that this is my body. Okay, I've lived a good life. I am not stressed, but I still can't add weight. So I came to understand that it is my body. Even at times my wife is like, oh, maizee kwani unonagi? Oh, sijui, and the way I'm cooking for you good stuff. And I'm like, the problem is not you. It's me. But actually I've added 2 kgs.
Congratulations.
2 kgs.
That is
I am going to address the press
the
and
nation.
the country
Press
in
conference
a few. Yes. Once it gets to 2.5, we are doing a nationwide rally. So Kinandi 205 ndo amesema alianza jani yake. Tumesikia started doing songs in church, recorded, you know, made good music out of it, you know, people loved it. So forward, let's go to 2018. 2018 is the first time I'm hearing of Kinandi Dennis.
Yes.
And this time we have some artists from Kikuyu organizing events in Kikuyu.
Yes.
And I happen to be hosting these events. And until 2 years later is when I found out we were already meeting but we never knew each other. I was just introducing you on stage, you doing your music. And we met in 2018.
Yes.
2018 or 2019?
2018.
2018.
Yes.
So hadi 2018 kutoka 205 hadi 2018 ukiangalia how many songs?
Actually we met in 2016.
26 years
Kwa ile event ya yenye ilikuwa Victoria.
ya kina Kademon.
Yes. I mean, that was just one event. And then start 2018 sasa vitu zikanini.
Zikaanza ku
2019
and then 2020.
Hey,
how many songs ukiangalia kutoka 205 hadi like tuseme hiyo 2016? How many songs on average?
on average by 2016 I had written about 400, around 400 songs. Yeah,
400 songs.
Yes, songbook imeandikwa hapo na calligraphy Kinandi nini.
Yani sisi hata kuandika wimbo tukiwa nursery was a problem. We try writing songs and all that comes to our minds is other people's songs. Naenda kuimba wimbo ati nini, you know, but being an artist is not an easy thing. So 400 songs.
Yeah.
400 songs. All these songs coming from your head. Your head. So
where are you heading?
Where are you heading with this? So what is that one thing that inspires you to do the kind of music you do? And you can also get to inform our audience what kind of music you do.
Now, for starters, there was a transition between Gospel Son and Kinandi. Hapo katikati kulikuwa na kijana alikuwa anajiita Love Son.
Love Son. Huyo ni wa love songs.
Love Son hakuna kitu wa kufanya. Amenyoa mohawk, amedai nywele, amenyoa hivi kipara. Amenyoa hadi hizi sita godo hizi. Kama hivyo. Hizo.
Zote.
Love Son ameanza kuimba.
So hao ni wasichana wananyoaga ndo wachore tena. It's that weird.
So from Gospel Son, Love Son amefanya ma love songs za kizungu, ma Chris Brown, Justin Bieber nini.
Otile Kando.
We. I got an opportunity to record with Unicorn Stable. Hiyo time that was my first. Sasa hiyo ndio ilikuwa my first studio session. Unicorn Stable walikuwa based, I don't know where bado wako, somewhere in Kikuyu. So from Love Son nikaanza kufikiria, by the way, hizi ngoma za kizungu naandikia nani? Why am I singing in English? Nike.
You Kenya.
So una imagine mtu anisikize, alafu asikize Chris Brown, alafu aanze kucompare, kuangalia hapo. Wanamde.
Na nigote is a draw.
2015 my family and I moved to Mahiu. So remember, my mom is a teacher.
Yeah.
my late dad was a preacher.
It's the first time.
Najua sasa kihujone kulitadega na githogo.
Yeah, and you know they are both teachers.
Bas.
Because now a preacher is a teacher of the word.
So
Two parents.
Tulikuwa naongea Kizungu, Swahili nini. So me and Gikoyo were like this.
Two WhatsApp groups.
Yes. 2015 tumehamia Maimahiu. Maimahiu anaongelesha mtu aduka Kizungu. Akorora na kinyorori ndo isio ajira. So I had to learn Kikuyu by force. Kia hinya. You get? Kikuyu nililania hapa. Really, by the way, Kikuyu ni tamu. Alafu unajua ukilearn language, you don't learn the nice things. Mtu for example, if your friend is teaching you a new language, atakufunza salamu.
Ataanza kukufunza matusi.
Bas.
Mtu akikosea unamuuliza kawena goma. Kawena goma. Thie kuri orathi we, thie ukiomaga. That is translating to English that our show continues. Keep watching.
Yeah. Anyway, that's how I learned Kikuyu.
Yeah.
Nilianza kufunzwa hizo. There's very hizo vitu. But then I developed an interest, nikaanza kukaa na a certain old man. Kwa hiyo Kirira. You know,
Kirira,
like,
yeah,
yes.
Kia oge kuyu.
Tunaketi mahali ananielezea, you know, he tells me a few things here and there, and I developed an interest. And then I wrote my first Gikuyu song. The first Gikuyu song was Jiguaga Vega.
Jiguaga Vega.
Yes. That was the first Gikuyu song I wrote. And then after that, I realized people actually appreciate the Kikuyu music more than the English I used to do. Ukweli ni kwamba kwa YouTube channel yangu I don't think kuna.
Apart from 21 days without, na zote bado ziko na
Kikuyu ndani.
Hakuna venye itaisha hivyo.
Haiwezi isha bila Kikuyu.
Yeah, but apart from you being a singer, you also rap.
We? Sasa hizo ni zile vitu Lapsan alikuwa anafanya. Lapsan was a moment of me discovering myself.
Yeah,
you'd like, hey, kumbe naeza. We?
You can be a rapper.
Lapa?
You can be a rapper.
Sindio? So I try to incorporate all these things in my current music. Sai nisikie ati tunataka kuandika ngoma ni like, okay, so listen to it and add everything, and then I'll be like, then you know what to write, whether utandika a spoken word, a verse, or some 4 lines, or like a full-blown rap. Kitu sijajaribu ni freestyle. Hiyo
ati zitoke tu hivyo, lazima uandike. Though freestyle is not an easy thing. Mimi nimejaribu lakini una flow, ukiflow inafika katikati inaachwa ni beat peke yake, maneno zimepotea.
Unaweza kusema
yeah, hata jina yako huwezi kumbuka. Yeah, cheki ma punchline, ma pause. Yeah, so soothing, yeah, inaweza fanya mtoto adoze. Yeah, ni MC Dash na Kinandi. We are about to kill this. Anyway, freestyle is not my thing, man. Tuna free na tuko na style. Now, in your journey,
yes,
from that time you started music to now where you discovered you want to do Kikuyu music or Benga music, right? It's called Benga. What is that one thing you're proud of till date? That one thing you're so proud of?
Hey, one of my proudest moments, and this happens every time, if I put up something on YouTube or on whatever page, alafu nipate iko na more than 5 likes, and najua it is not my sister or my brothers, it is not me,
it is not
so najua it is someone out there
listening to your music,
anasikiza muziki yangu, nasikia vizuri, nasikia roho yangu inafurahi.
Sawa,
zikipita 5 zimepita 5,
1 2 3 4 5, go like I've made it, mama, I've made it. So just describe your creative process. You know, your process from when you get the idea to when you start composing to making a beat out of it to making it a track.
We?
Briefly describe your creative process.
So, a couple of different ways.
Yeah.
First, kuna yenye inakujanga naturally, just inspired, yeah?
Yeah.
And it could be like nimesikia a tune in my head. I'm like, so I'll simu very fast, and then save that. And then I'll get my guitar, I'ma get to studio, ekeleo kwa keys, and then develop it from there, and then give it a topic, nataka kuongelea nini. And then from there, ita flow. Songwriting for me comes easy. Or it could be a challenge. Nimeambiwa na MC Dash, andika wimbo ya The Blend.
The Blend.
Nianze kufikiria The Blend, wanasemanga nini, wanaongeleanga nini. So that takes a bit of time. Ama inaweza kuwa ni kitu imehappen.
Yeah.
Unaona? Nimetoka hivi kwa nyumba dahigo.
Wahigo.
Niko na we bukwandikira rwimbo
Andothe okai mwane uria ndirahengiirwo nginya kana gakuru karauneka.
Stick to being MC Dash. Kibo kimekata.
Moving on swiftly. You've heard about his creative process.
Yes.
And I want you to like tell us like what an average day is like for you.
Okay.
From waking up to
Yeah.
when you're sleeping in the evening.
An average day for me is 24 hours in the studio.
24 hours in the studio.
So now I'm shanga hivi kichwa, the first thing I say is Hearts of Records.
That's all. And you're like
So basically,
yeah.
I have always wanted to own a studio.
Yes.
Like tangu nijue studio ni nini. And then there's a very dark backstory behind stories a studio.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted one. So the minute I got to like ile time ilifika and I was able to establish a studio, hey, I see kuwa naweza kulala hata sahi. Like I just imagine I have a studio, me
Is mine.
like Jerry, I have a studio. Kwa nini nienda huko
Kwa nini?
kufanya?
Yeah, it's like, and we will just be showing you.
Doing what?
We will just
Naenda
be
home,
showing
why?
you a slideshow of what the studio looks like.
Yeah.
And you actually get to see why he says he wants to be in studio 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
Because it's a beautiful studio. That is where we are recording here. Hats off. This is just one angle. We have like 6 more angles. When you alisomea, hata wenye mafundi kuja na angle like. So, I know you have lots of fans, those that listen to you live, those that love your music. So how do you respond and how do you relate to your fans?
Hey, first of all, kuna
Na ama fans tunajua mostly ni madem. So
well. Kweli ni kwamba funny thing, most of my listeners are dudes.
who are relating to what you're going through.
Cause
Relating to your heartbreak.
listen to my stories, nikiangalia like
Yeah, me being one of them.
You know, truth is YouTube inakupeanga hizo like
how many
algorithm,
percentages, the
yeah.
analytics.
men, women, children, hizo nini zote. Even Spotify does.
Yeah.
So mimi nikiangalia zangu, men wako huku juu
Koku juu.
and then women are somewhere.
We will just say women have not yet discovered you, but they are going to discover you. So once they discover you, they will discover you have accounts on Facebook and everywhere, and they will hit your DMs.
No, this is where the women come in. appreciate them.
Oh, so the women are the inspiration behind his music.
I have been lucky enough to do a few live shows.
Yeah.
Kwa live shows sasa hapo ndo unaona ukiangalia hivi unaona wanaume wako huko nyuma. Huko.
Ladies wako hapa. Wako VIP.
Baby. Unaisikia hapa.
Doraga, deoraya. What did I tell you? Oh my god, look at the Kinandi.
And then every time I do the intro, guys are like
Popadi.
How mono?
Popadi.
How?
Kinandi is just fine. Kinandi is okay with us. Forget the D. So is by any chance is there a hidden meaning in your music?
Oh yeah, definitely. Allah, hey. Do modo da neka kiria kuku wengi kwa mtama. Kuwa wote ya.
Usiweke mtama kwa kuku wengi.
Usio sasa.
Mtama.
If of course there are people who listen to my music and they're like, it's just another story.
Yeah.
And those will be like, ha ha.
Nekeo.
Exactly. So of course there'll be songs I'll write because I've probably gone through an experience. The songs I'll write because ni story I'm safe. There's kuna wimbo nitaamka niangalie nimekaa bila kuandika and then I'll write about whatever, you know,
and coffee.
Yeah, but if you keen to, you know, kisikiza utasikia by the song kuna vile ina hit different.
Inagonga ndipo.
How?
So what is your favorite quote or that motto you live by? Yenye pia unaweza share with our audience.
So once upon a time, someone approaches me and tells me I had decided I'm quitting music, I'm going into formal employment, and ni hivyo mtoka inatoa kinyia miaka 90.
Mtoa Kenya matwini.
So someone came and told me, Kinandi, you don't know how many people die when you do not live to your full potential. Like when you don't do what you're meant to be doing. Like if you're meant to be an MC and you don't MC, like if you don't do that, you don't know how many people die. And the key is you don't know. You don't know. Like kuna mtu pengine hata anakuanga tu amekaa hivi anangoja dasha naenda event gani ama wedding gani akuja na dai ukwera, but anataka tu akaya kuone you do your thing and then they're like wow, mimi nimebakiwa kuona tu dasha kifanya whatever he's doing. So from that I got a quote that says music is life, and that's why our hearts have beats.
Music. What? Say that again to the camera. Say that again to the camera.
So the quote says, music is life, and that's why our hearts have beats.
So music is life.
Music is life,
and that's why our cameras.
Me hearts.
Oh, that's why our hearts have cameras. Oh, that's why our hearts have beats.
Yes.
Now, quick fire questions to Kimaliza. 3 questions. 3 questions.
Thank you for tuning in. That was all the time we had.
Fire, quick fire. 3 questions only. 3. This is not 8, this is 3. Okay? First question.
Yes.
If you was to start all over again from scratch, what will you do different?
Sing less about my problems.
Aya, question number 2. Describe your most favorite and your most not less favorite part of being a musician. The most favorite part of being a musician and the less part of being a musician. Get it? If you don't get it, Toka.
The best part is the fact that I get to create. Like I can play around with my arts, my craft, the way Billy Nataka. The worst part is living up to the expectations that humans have. If you're an artist, if you're a creative, humans just expect you to be some sort of a god who's doing I don't know what out here. So living up to those expectations. As in you decide, you know what? It's my life.
It's your life. So last question. What is your advice to someone out there who wants to join your career?
Ilikuwa nitumie ile quote ya Nike, but I won't. I'll say this. You could be scared or afraid of, doing it in whatever circumstance, in whatever place you are. If you're afraid, just do it afraid. Just do it afraid. Hata kama unaogopa, hata kama una tense, fanya
Carry 1 plus K. So give us your social media handles, how we can get in touch with you on social media, and where we can get your music. Pale ndo kamera ya nyumbani. Kamera ya nyumbani.
So social media ni Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, anything. It's D Kinandi. I'm pretty sure, I'm willing to bet you've not heard of the name Kinandi before. So it's D Kinandi on all social media platforms. You can find my music on YouTube, D Kinandi, Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, Apple Music, hizo madoido zote. It's D Kinandi. And yet again, D Kinandi, and the D stands for Dennis.
So you've heard it from D Kinandi, who is a songwriter, producer, and also the CEO of Hearts of Records, that is based right here in Kikuyu Town, Moshane Plaza, 6th floor. So if you're looking for audio or visual production, make sure you visit us right here in Kikuyu Town, Moshane Plaza, 6th floor. Na utatupata hapo ndani ya Hearts of Records. And that is all we have for you today. Make sure you also catch D Kinandi or Kinade Kia Jerry each and every Thursday at 4 p.m. right here on Koru Woods TV. And that is all we have for you today. Until next time, make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. Follow me on Twitter at MC-Global. Follow me on Instagram at the Global MC-Global. You can also find me on TikTok at the Wise Guy 001. Like my pages on Facebook, MC-Global. Kila mahali MC-Global. Na next time tutakuletea another show with another great host, another great guest, and until next time, boom 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 boom. Na lazima Kinandi atupatie ka freestyle bana.
Ati nini yo?
Kinandi a challenge atupatie freestyle. Tuimbie hata kama ni gasiko kamoja ka ngoma yako.
Kana kuja.
Oraga, oragia, dakiria takikuhetaria, oidera, ukimenyaga, nietorago guatarai. Oraga, oragia, guatiria teukediganeria, oidera, ukimenyaga, siatane ni watige. Kedo meania tano meto kutauri ada irega fukui. Yuma vera wahi ne dware kumane wadire. Kehora thimo yaku ogĩtwo mteja wa nambari. Tũgĩtigana rũcinĩ ndwabangĩte ũthiĩ thabarĩ. Kehora thimo yaku ogĩtwo mteja wa nambari. Tũgĩtigana rũcinĩ ndwanjĩrĩte nĩgũthiĩ. Kana hihi nĩ wathũire mũtũrĩre twatũire. Ũgĩtũitwa hitho-inĩ ũthiĩ. Ũkĩona niĩ matibataiire. Okay, karia kare, ona ciana ne wataire, baby, oh yeah.